So, guys, I don't know how to welcome any of you all because we don't even know we are going to share it on YouTube. So, if you are seeing this, we have taken a brave decision to put our faces on the internet. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we shouldn't even call it a podcast, right, Dishant? Okay, by the way, this is Dishant.
Yeah.
Dishant,
Hi.
by the way, Dishant, s- I don't remember your surname. Dishant,
Saikia.
Dishant Saikia. He is currently studying in Germany, MSc in Maths. Which university?
Fry University, Berlin.
Berlin. And
Yeah.
I I never had the chance. I don't even have a passport. So I'm studying in Chennai in CMI,
Yeah, but he
MSc
is
Data
a
Science.
CMI graduate.
Yeah, what?
You are a CMI student, so
Yeah, I am a CMI student and you are a foreign return. So there's a difference.
no,
Okay.
not really.
Uh, so we shouldn't call it a podcast because this is just two guys talking about their love of films and
Yeah.
hopefully of becoming a critic one day as a side business.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Critic
So
more in the sense praising some movies,
you can
not
criticize
respect.
too. It's in the word, right?
Yeah, of
Critic.
course, but like, yeah, but more importantly, praising some underrated films,
Okay.
actually. Yeah.
So you want to praise more and criticize less, right? That's your
Yeah, like I
MO.
want to discover more
Okay.
underrated films, like films
Okay.
that have gone under the
Okay.
bar and nobody
May
has
I
seen.
challenge you to what I would say? Praise this movie. Okay. Huh? Say something about
No,
this movie.
don't say Hum Shakals or something like that.
You know that is the movie, Hum
Himmat
Shakals.
Wala, don't say something like that.
Any Sajid Khan film after 2000, after Houseful.
Well, I to be honest, I haven't seen it,
Yeah, okay,
so
great.
I cannot
Tisma Khan?
praise. No, I haven't seen Tismar Khan also.
See,
I haven't seen except Houseful one, I guess. Yeah, Deepika and Akshay Kumar Houseful. I haven't seen any.
yeah. So we were
Some
discussing.
clips of Houseful too, I
Uh,
suppose. Yeah,
you have seen Houseful too.
some clips,
Okay, okay. And
some like
you can
on
watch.
TV.
You can watch Houseful too. It's bearable.
Yeah, bearable.
Bearable.
And four is like Bala, Bala.
Oh no, I haven't seen four. I mean, I never had the courage to watch four.
My cousin brother loves Houseful series very much, like all of the Houseful films.
Okay. I
Yeah.
I watched Houseful 3. It was before my cinematic renaissance.
Oh
Before I
wow,
knew what
that's a
cinema
strong
is.
word. Before you watched Shawshank Redemption or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So as you can see in the background, if you can guess which movie we are going to discuss today, it's
Hmm.
Ranbir Kapoor, very evident, and the girl is Nargis Fakri. And I
Yeah.
think there's only one movie.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Excuse me.
a 2011 film called Rockstar, directed by Imtiaz Ali.
The one of the greatest rom-com directors. Rom-com, it doesn't do comedy. I mean, like,
Yeah. Imtiaz Ali, I think he after this sorry, so after Jab We Met, he made Lavashkal, then he made Rockstar,
Rockstar, and
right?
then there was Tamasha. I mean,
No, then Highway, then Tamasha.
yeah. So I mean,
I think he was on a roll at that point of time.
yeah.
From
I mean,
Jab,
so
yeah,
he moved from rom-com to romantic dramas, I guess. Like the next three films are more drama than comedy.
yeah, but like his first three films are, you can say, rom-commy kind of, because
I mean,
Sochana Tha, that was
okay.
Ayesha Takia and Abhay Deol, that was also good. Love
Mm,
Aajkal, oh sorry, Jab We Met was the peak.
yeah,
That
obviously.
was brilliant. And then he made Lavachkal, which was also quite good,
Mm,
kind of rom-com, but obviously with the standard Bollywood drama,
yeah, yeah,
which has to be there for the Indian audience. And then from Rockstar, I think he kind of drifted apart from something to something more. He
yeah.
tries to do something
And
more.
to be honest, I love his later filmography. If you cancel out Jab Harry Met Sejal, like
Yeah,
Tamasha, Rockstar, and Highway.
Lavachkal, new one.
Huh? Sorry.
New Lavachkal of Kartik Aryan,
Oh,
Sara
I
Ali Khan.
forgot about that. So only three films of his filmography. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But
I
for
have to watch
me, I think Jab We Met is still the best
best.
till now.
Uh,
Yeah.
I would still rate Tamasha higher than any of his films.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I haven't seen Tamasa,
Oh,
unfortunately.
you haven't
I
seen
have to
Tamasha?
watch
Oh
it.
my God.
No.
I mean,
I have seen, I
uh,
think, all of his films except Tamasha and the last Love Ajkal, which was
okay.
Kartik Aryan. Yeah.
Jab We Met is great. It's like my
Hmm.
childhood, what I would say, childhood pleasure and all that. That it was a great movie.
Yeah, it's your formative film in a way. Like it was a childhood frequent. It was a childhood rewatchable
Yeah,
sort
yeah,
of, right? Om
obviously,
Shanti
obviously.
Om Jab We Met
Yeah,
those time
but I would
on
still
YouTube.
say the things that he looked upon in what's it, Tamasha. It's
Tamasha.
more deeper, more higher than Jab We Met
Yeah.
or Rockstar. Because yeah,
Yeah,
you have to see
or
Ranbir
maybe,
Kapoor
but
in that.
I have to watch it. I have
Yeah,
heard lots of good things and also bad things about that film, so I have to watch it.
okay, we'll discuss that someday later.
Yeah.
We are here to discuss
Oh,
Rockstar.
Rockstar.
So
Yes.
it was my first watch, and Dishan, it was your second watch, I think.
It was my second watch, but interestingly enough, I forgot the film to be honest because I first saw it when it first released. So that time I was only 12, 11, 10 years old or something. So yeah, for a 10-year-old, I think the film uh, you know,
It was not
didn't
appealing.
resonate with me
Yeah,
too
yeah,
much.
resonate. Yeah, that's the
So
right word. Because
I guess now I kind of remember some shots, but then this time I truly watched it in a way,
yeah,
I guess.
it was too heavy, I would say, for a 10-year-old. I mean,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you need to
Yeah,
go
I
through
just watched
life.
it because of Jab We Met, and then Ranbir Kapoor was the next, next kind of star after the Khans and
Next
Hrithik
big
Roshan.
thing in Bollywood,
Yeah,
and he proved it, I would say.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And in a way, Rockstar helped him, I guess, to
Obviously,
kind of
obviously.
go out
Uh,
of his safe zone.
Chocolatey Boy, Chocolatey Boy, Singham.
Yeah, yeah.
Before that, he made movies like Savaria, Bachna Hai Hasino, uh,
अजब प्रेम की गजब कहानी
Ajab Prem
कहानी
Ki Gajab Kahani, and one with
and
Priyanka Chopra.
oh,
I don't
Anjana
remember.
Anjani, yes,
Anjana
yeah,
Anjani. Yeah,
yes.
all typical rom-coms.
Yeah, I watched. I among all of these, I only have watched Ajab Prem Ki Gajab. Oh,
Oh,
he also made Rajniti. That was a bit different.
Rajniti, yeah. Okay, that was a different type
2010,
of
I think. Yeah,
movie. Uh,
Prakash Jha, I guess.
Prakash Jha, yeah.
Prakash.
He
Yeah.
says it's inspired from Mahabharat.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I also watched Rajniti, but I forgot the film.
No,
I watched it very early.
I remember only one thing from Rajniti, Bhigi and Bhagi.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was a song
That was good.
from that film. Yeah.
Yeah,
And Katrina was also there. Rajniti was really like piled up, right? Many stars
yeah.
were there.
It was a great ensemble cast. I don't remember, but Sanjay
Yeah.
Dutt was there. If I'm not wrong, I cannot
Nana
remember.
Patekar was there that I remember. Manoj Bajpayee and who else? I forgot. But anyways, so that was
Uh,
also quite good.
I don't know
Hello.
how much time
Uh,
has elapsed, but we still haven't discussed Rockstar. Yeah, I think
yeah, yeah, that's fine.
I think
So let's
that's
start
no,
with
no,
your opinion.
just one thing. I think that's the theme of our podcast, our talk. That is that we will digress from the main topic. We'll discuss anything and everything under the sun. Yeah,
Except the topic we
yeah,
write on the thumbnail or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, man, it's the first
Yeah.
video.
So
So,
let's start.
okay,
And
see, it's the first
yeah.
video. So I don't think so there will be a thumbnail because we don't have the money or the skills to do that for now. But hopefully
Yes.
someday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's
Yeah.
start.
And
Let's
it's the
start.
first video, so if anyone watches long time in the future and like we intend to continue this, and then we apologize for this 10-15 minutes of just
Yeah.
nonsense.
Hopefully after some weeks, the videos will be more streamlined, more professional. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, we are trying to start the topic for the last 2 minutes.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah.
Okay.
So let's start with your opinion of Rockstar 2011 movie directed by Imtiaz Ali
Yeah. Starring Ranbir Kapoor and Nargis Fakri. So,
and music given by A. Rahman. Yeah.
yeah. So for me, Rockstar was a great film, one of the best movies of Ranbir Kapoor. Huh? Even seeing his recent filmography, Rockstar hits
Mhm.
there.
Yeah.
I mean, uh, I just love the second part. The like for me, the first part is really slow. There is
Ah,
no
okay.
story. It just goes and goes on, goes on. But the second part picks pace, and it's like a F1 car. It goes from here, there, and everywhere, and I just loved
Yeah.
it. Also, I also loved the non-linear storytelling. Like
Hmm.
I was confused. I had to go back at some point. Like when he was returning from Kashmir, suddenly he is releasing his album, and I was like,
Yeah.
What the hell happened? Did I miss something?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, and what's your opinion? Overview only.
For me, Rockstar worked a little bit, but again, I guess I have watched too many biopics as of now. If I would have seen in 2011 as a 22-year-old, then maybe I would have loved it more because of.
Okay.
But again, in terms of Bollywood, I guess it's great in terms of mainstream Bollywood
Obviously,
because
obviously. Yeah.
not many people get the chance to do this kind of film with this kind of script. So in that sense, I like the ambition more than the total execution of it because I think maybe Imtiaz Ali kind of he kind of achieves whatever he wants to, but then also fails for me at least
As in,
whatever he wants to do.
in what sense he
For
failed?
example, the thing that you talked about returning from Kashmir and then again the whole those things happening in the middle, those
Yeah.
actually didn't kind of click with me. I actually found it a bit clumsy, to be honest.
Okay.
So the
Okay.
non-linear storytelling was not for me was not that smooth.
No.
Like
Yeah. I'm praising the non-linear storytelling because it kept me
yeah,
on the edge. But that particular
yeah,
moment, the Kashmir one and all that,
yeah,
it
yeah,
was just lazy editing. I was like,
yeah,
what
yeah,
happened? You just don't shock your audience like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love the beginning of the film because the beginning of the film makes you kind of stand up first half because in the first half Ranbir Kapoor is very kind of confused. He always acts this way that way.
Yeah.
He was just like I guess very confused and there was some kind of a comic relief maybe it didn't for me click wholly but still it was okay. The
Yeah.
whole Dil Tootne Wala heartbreak part
Oh no.
he tries.
For me, it was a stretch. It
Yeah,
just, I'm like, stop it,
yeah,
stop it. It just went
yeah, yeah.
on and on and on. Like they
Yeah,
tried
those
to,
parts.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So for me, those parts were, I understood because it was Bollywood, so they have to give some comic moments.
Mhm.
But more importantly, I was able to watch those parts because of the beginning, because of what happened in the beginning. And in the beginning, only you see all these newspaper clips and Ranbir Kapoor being mobbed, and
Yeah,
he's running and very angry and just going to the stage, and then it starts, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I want to know how this person became like,
Obviously,
that.
obviously. But
So I think the
in
opening was great.
no, the opening was great. The
Yeah.
opening just sucks you into the movie.
Yes.
Then the confused Ranbir comes and it sucks
Yeah.
you out of the movie.
Yeah. No, for me that worked because the confused, even though not everything clicked at that point, but still I was still sucked in by the opening.
Okay.
I still remember the opening. Okay. Okay, I can watch this because I want to know what happens to him at
Yeah,
last.
true, true. But I mean, I know, I didn't see the trailer, but Rockstar
Yeah.
is a cult classic and all, so I
Yeah.
know where
Yeah.
the film goes. He has to become a
Yeah.
great, singer and all that. He
Mm,
has to be a rock star. That's the title of the
yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah. Yeah.
also,
True.
I didn't see the trailer, but I have seen the music videos of,
Of course.
Santa
Yeah.
Haq and Nadan
Sada
Parinde. So I know
Kun
where it's
Faya
going,
Kun. Yeah.
So I thought we could skip that, initial part and all that. And yeah, but
Yeah.
fine, fine.
I guess it was important to establish the relationship because
So
behind Rockstar, even though it's kind of as a Rockstar with Ranveer's face big, but
Obviously, obviously.
Nargis Fakhri's character was really pivotal. Like again a very kind of uh, doomed romance in a way.
Yeah, true,
No,
true, true.
doomed romance. You can also
On
see it as a doomed
on
romance.
the doomed romance thing, I want to uh, talk about that song when they have that affair. I just really loved
Yeah,
that song timing and the tune and everything.
yeah,
It was nothing lovely. It was
yeah,
just it was wrong at so many levels. That the
yeah.
song, you have the sense they're doing something evil, there's something bad. They're
Mm,
they're committing a sin. That's what the
yeah,
director wanted to portray, and that
yeah,
was beautifully portrayed.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, that song was beautiful, and I liked a couple of scenes. For example, some of the scenes that were not involved with the plot altogether. For example, like some scene in there was a kind of Mani Ratnam style scene,
Uh,
Dilse style.
which one?
When on the bridge, on the bridge, he is standing there, and oh, sorry, she was standing, and he comes running to her.
And yeah, I mean,
Yeah, yeah, those were kind of abstract stuff, but
yeah,
I kind of like the photography of it. Oh wow, that's a
yeah.
nice view and
The
all.
cinematography was great. The cinematography
Yeah,
was great. I would say
and
that.
for the soundtrack of, I mean, I don't think so. Soundtrack is a plus, obviously, big plus by A. R. Rahman, and
Yeah,
obviously Mohit Chauhan. The thing is, for me, the movie is not evergreen. The soundtrack is.
yeah, true, true.
Movies that I think that is the case with most Bollywood films. So
See,
yeah.
for me, the movie started when the soundtrack started.
Yeah,
Before that, I was like, yeah, I mean, it's going on. Okay, fine. And
yeah,
after the soundtrack, it just pivoted me to a different zone.
mm,
I mean, and it
yeah,
also, turned around Ranveer's character. Before that, he
yeah,
was this
yeah,
naive little kid, enjoying life and all
yeah,
that.
yeah.
No,
I guess
because
yeah, the soundtrack. I like Imtiaz Ali's thing that he put the songs at the right place to be
yeah, yeah,
at
true,
the
true.
right time.
Every
That
time.
part I loved very much. Like
Oh,
I think the songs really elevated the film.
true, true,
Yeah,
true.
like higher than the film
You
is
know,
actually.
talking about the songs had their own emotions. Like Ranveer
Yeah,
portrayed his emotions, everything, but the songs elevated them. Like uh,
yeah,
first that song, then there is Sadda Haq. After that
yeah,
only, truly embodies the emotion that Imtiaz Ali wanted to achieve. Then there was
yeah.
Nadan Parinde,
Nadan
feeling
Parinde, Kun
feeling
Faya Kun
hopeless
was
and
also
all.
there.
And
Uh,
even the
yeah,
last song, like the credit song, there was no story, but I
yeah,
I stayed for the song and the montage, what they saw,
yeah,
what we could see.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah, the ending was also quite abstract and beautiful in a way.
and
Uh,
what I would say, it's not Bollywood is no not Bollywood type ending.
yeah, you can say that maybe.
I
Yeah,
mean,
but
Bollywood
sometimes
does.
I just feel that like the tone of the film, I guess maybe Imtiaz Ali was maybe confused, or at least he makes me confused.
Really?
Maybe he was clear. Uh, the tone of the film, I sometimes think that it's a study of Ranbir Kapoor and his stardom, maybe, and sometimes it feels like a Devdas sort of thing, which is
Yeah,
focusing on the romance.
true, 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 true.
Maybe it's very juggling. So for me, that didn't work. That's why. Like he was trying to balance both, but ultimately, for me,
Yeah,
uh,
I accept that. I accept that. I was,
yeah,
uh, what I would say, I wanted more of Ranveer and his journey, his
yeah,
deep spiral into depression and all that. I wanted more of that
yeah,
and less
yeah,
than romantic stuff. I would agree with
yeah,
you on that.
yeah.
But for me, the tone of the film, I loved it. Like before that, it was very whitish, lovely, and type. After that song, it was all dark.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah,
Maybe that's why the Indian audiences, we at least, well, not the, so we didn't accept the film way too like the way we accepted Jab We Met, or because the first half was pure,
yeah,
expected. of
Obviously,
Imtiaz Ali or a mainstream Bollywood film.
yeah.
Second half was completely, out of the comfort zone, and
I'm
yeah, maybe
I'm
that's
just saying
why.
it's anti-Bollywood. I mean, the second half, like you don't accept that. Like in a
Yeah,
Bollywood, you're talking about mental health. Oh my God, is that a real thing?
yeah, but well, yeah, true.
Yeah,
And obviously, I think for me, the best part of the film is just are the songs, A.R. Rahman and Mohit Chauhan. After that, I guess it will be Ranbir Kapoor and his acting, of course.
yeah,
But
true.
for me, A.R. Rahman's song are the soul of this film.
Obviously, and Mohit Chauhan. Oh my God, he,
Yeah, Mohit Chauhan is
those
the.
vocals, man.
I would say Nargis Fakhri is not the second lead. Second lead is Mohit Chauhan.
True, true, true.
Then it's other.
Obviously, obviously. Okay, talking about Nargis Fakhri, in the first half, she made me nauseous. I mean, like, really, why was she there? Every time she was on the screen, I was like, please stop it. It's unbearable.
Yeah. Well, yeah, now I actually saw like after watching the film, I was curious, like because her dialogues, her diction was not too clear. For me,
Diction?
or not too nice. At least her
I,
expressions were okay. For
no,
me,
no,
her
no.
diction were.
No,
Then I saw that actually her voices was dubbed.
yeah, voice was
She
dubbed.
did.
I could feel
Yeah,
it. I literally could feel it. It was dubbed.
yeah,
I mean, it
yeah,
was so badly dubbed. I mean, like,
yeah,
you know, the voice was nauseating too. Like, whoever did that voiceover, it was nauseating. I mean,
yeah,
the way she
and
spoke, it was like
yeah.
they they had a voiceover of a foreign artist. Like,
Mm,
they hired a foreign
yeah,
artist to do the voiceover of Nargis Fakhri. I mean, like, if you wanted to do that, you could have only let Nargis speak in the film.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Nargis. Well, I won't put too much blame on her because I mean it's her first film, I guess, so it's fine. And obviously, Imtiaz took the risk. So if the character if she was to be a lead character and she was, and you are in a film that is so kind of that tries to be at least, I don't know if it succeeds, but at least it tries to be very deep on lots of things, then you should have maybe gone to a proven actress
obviously,
who.
obviously. Though
But
in
yeah,
the later part, she shines when she is
yeah,
literally dead, like close to death
yeah, it's
on
okay.
the deathbed.
Yeah.
She does fine, but in the start, oh my God, that scene when she pulls Ranveer and like, yeah, chalo diya chance, bolo, and I'm like, just stop your mouth, just shut your
Ah,
mouth.
yeah.
I mean, man, and also that classroom scene when Ranveer
Oh,
comes.
yeah.
Oh man, I
I
mean,
guess her anger is not too convincing, I guess.
her anger. I mean, like I don't know if it's her expressionless face or the voice. I mean, it was unbearable
Yeah.
for me. Like, why?
Maybe I just feel that she felt like very aware of the camera to be
Yeah, true,
shooting. So
true.
that is obviously the biggest difficulty of an actor, I
Mm.
suppose, to kind
And
of not to kind of ignore the camera and just act your character. So,
okay. On that note, let's digress from this. Have you seen
mhm.
that video of Leonardo DiCaprio of Wolf of Wall Street? How he like when it was a
When he tries to
BTS video.
sell the first thing,
No, no,
is
no.
that?
It was a BTS video. It's like when he talks with the camera that his name is Jordan Belfort and it's his company,
Hmm.
how it goes and all. Like
Yeah,
when before the clap hits action, he's
yeah,
in this zone, like
mm,
fully engrossed into himself. And as that it says action, and he is like into another character, and the camera
uh,
was straight in his face. So
yeah.
I mean, I won't say like if you want to be an actor, you have to be conscious of the camera. I mean, like
No, no, you have to be not conscious of the
not
camera.
conscious. Yeah, I mean, like that's the thing. Sorry, like Nargis was conscious. That's a bad thing. As you said,
Yeah,
like you might. you might not be able to be not conscious of the camera, but I have seen
Mm.
actors who are not.
When you break the fourth wall, you have to obviously speak to the camera. And
Yeah,
Leonardo Jordan Belfort character,
yeah,
his beginning is obviously that, like he speaks to the audience.
yeah, true.
So my name is
No,
this
in the
and
whole
that, and
film actually. I mean, like
yeah,
the
yeah,
narration is to us only.
yeah. It's a Martin Scorsese film, so narration will always be there.
Yeah.
And okay,
Eh,
so
but
for me, as I said,
okay, okay. On that point,
yeah.
Killers of the Flower Moon didn't have any narration.
Oh yeah, Killers of the Flower Moon. Yeah,
Even
it
Shutter
didn't.
Island didn't have any.
Yeah, but usually it has. That's what I'm telling. I'm not saying all 25 or 26 Scorsese
No,
film has.
but your last statement proved it. Like Martin Scorsese film is equal to narration.
Yeah, all his great films are something like that.
Okay, so
Goodfellas
you're saying Wolf of
has
Wall Street is not his great film. Or no, Wolf of
has
Wall Street
narration.
had narration. Shutter Island, Shutter
Yeah,
Island.
Shutter Island, I would put in the lower tier Scorsese, of course.
Okay,
Um,
I won't argue with that. The biggest Scorsese fan I know, and the only
well, anyway.
Scorsese fan I know.
Oh, really? Wow,
Uh,
Scorsese
I
has lots of
mean,
fans. But yeah,
Arnav is
maybe.
not that kind of a fan, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, Arnav
he
is our
he
friend.
he. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
more of a Spielberg one.
Yeah,
Um,
we are introducing our friends to a zero audience. We don't even know if there will be any audience, but yeah, we are introducing. We are making you
yeah.
popular, guys.
So for Rockstar again, I want to discuss this. How did all the uh, main people involved in that film,
Yeah,
how did their character, how did their career grow from there?
career grow
I
from there.
think
Yeah,
for let's first discuss Imtiaz. He was the, I guess, writer also.
yeah, I,
Yeah, writer director.
yeah. I mean,
Uh,
it was
yeah.
same. I think before he had successes before that, he had success after that. He had success in that, so it was normal. I mean, I don't think so anything out of the blue for Imtiaz.
Mm. But for me, it was because it's the first film where Imtiaz tries to get out of his usual style. For
Hmm.
me, it was an important thing because for me, after Rockstar came his better film about mental health and all of, not
Highway, yeah.
mental health, but about a character at least, more smoother. That was,
Stockholm syndrome, yeah, was the
yeah,
central
Highway.
theme of that, yeah.
Yeah,
And
so
even
I
better,
liked
I would
Highway.
say, yeah, Tamasha. Oh my God, the
Yeah,
man.
maybe I haven't seen, but yeah, maybe if you,
I mean,
yeah,
you have to see the way he handles mental health there. I mean, it
yeah.
was top notch. Like,
So
I
yeah.
think it was. I don't remember the correct uh, disease or syndrome Ranbir had in that
Mm-hmm.
movie. It was double personality disorder. I think I'm not sure if
Okay.
it's that's
Okay.
what it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
So after Tamasha, I think he was perceived to be like too cerebral, so he went back to the very much session and then kind of it
derailed
went
completely.
downward. Yeah, but hopefully he rises up. Then
Yeah,
the next one is Ranbir Kapoor. I
Ranbir
guess
Kapoor.
it was
Yeah,
a
he made
breakthrough.
his name. Like
Yeah.
he was thought as of the next big thing and all that because of his
Hmm.
chocolatey boy Avatar and yeah.
Yeah.
But he showed his acting prowess in Rockstar. I mean, he nailed it, man. Completely nailed it. And after that, his filmography is great, to be honest. Like there have been ups and downs, but
2009 was a great year, I guess, because oh sorry, yeah, in Luck by Chance he was a special appearance. That is not. So Wake Up Sid, Azab Prem Ki Gazab Kahani, and Rocket Singh.
yeah, true.
2009 was a
But
great year.
but not
Then
commercially.
Rajniti,
If you think about not commercially,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Then he made Rajniti, Anjana Anjani, then Rockstar. After that he made Barfi, then Ye Jawani Hai Diwani. Besharam was not too good.
not that was a flop. That was a flop.
Yeah, then Roy and Bombay. Yeah, so Bombay Velvet and
Like
Tamasha
three
won.
hat tricks of flops, and then again back to Imtiaz Ali for Tamasha,
Yeah, which
and
also didn't, I guess, do well that much.
yeah, and now we all know how much Ranbir is capable of from his recent films. So after the short break, we are back. Not as planned, not a planned short break, but some internet connectivity issues.
Yeah.
Hopefully, as we grow, we have more subscribers, we have money to buy a stable internet network. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So we
Uh,
are again talking about Ranbir Kapoor.
Ranbir Kapoor's filmography, you
So
went great after that.
yeah, and I would like to ask you one thing. So how would you, where would you place Rockstar in the Ranbir Kapoor 2030 films that he did till now? He has done, including Animal.
Animal, na? Okay, that's a controversial film. Let's put that aside.
Including Animal. I'm saying till Animal.
Oh,
Obviously, he has
okay,
his last film was Animal. So,
okay. Animal. I mean, like I'll just say the top five. Huh? I can
oh
put
wow, yeah,
beyond that.
top five.
Um,
Yeah.
so if you take there's uh, Tamasha, Rockstar,
Mm-hmm.
and Wake Up Sid, and Ye Jawani Hai Diwani, and there is
Yeah.
Animal. I won't
Barfi.
take Burfi. Ah,
Uh,
okay, Burfi. Yeah, that is the top five. That Animal
mm,
doesn't make it.
yeah.
There's top five, right? Tamasha,
Yeah.
Burfi.
Sanju.
No, Sanju, please. Yeah, Tamasha, Burfi, Wake Up Sid, Ye Jawani Hai Diwani, and yeah, Rockstar. So,
Hmm.
yeah, Ye Jawani Hai Diwani was good. It was a commercial film, but it was good. Um,
Yeah.
in Wake Up Sid, yeah. I mean, to be honest, I would love to have Wake Up Sid before Ye Jawani Hai Diwani.
It's okay. I'm just
No,
asking about Rockstars when. Yeah.
yeah. Just let me give the top five. Now I'm just saying, like Ye Jawani Hai Diwani is had more of a character, had more other things compared to Wake Up Sid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it was a very what I would say, a scrumptious meal.
Yeah.
So a scrumptious meal.
Yeah.
So yeah, five is Wake Up Sid, four is uh, uh, Ye Jawani Hai Diwani, third is Rockstar, uh, second is Burf. Okay, Burfi and Tamasha I have to rewatch and then reevaluate. But these are the
Yeah.
top
Yeah.
two.
It's fine. Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
what
Yeah.
about
Those
you?
seems like good. Yeah,
You
I
haven't
haven't
seen
seen too much
Tamasha,
of
so
Ranbir, so yeah, that's why I don't know. But I have seen his other films. But to be honest, Rockstar, I don't know if it will be in my top five. Obviously, top 10. He hasn't made too many films, so for top five, I don't know.
you don't.
Maybe I would pick Wake Up Sid and Rocket Singh. Then I
Yeah,
would pick
I have to watch Rocket Sing. So yeah,
yeah Rocket Singh. 2009 Ranbir film. I loved all of them. Then Azab Prem Ki Gazab Kahani, okay, not that, but Ye Jawani Hai Diwani, Barfi, and uh, what else did he make?
you are putting Rockstar below Ye Jawani Hai Diwani.
Yeah, because Ye Jawani Hai Diwani for me had a nostalgia feeling. That's why I kind of, for example, Mehuna also have had a nostalgia feeling for me. I watched it very early. That's why I always have this feeling. So that's kind of like a biased thing. So it's my favorite. It's not like the best. I'm
Yeah.
not saying it's the best movies. My favorite. So Ye Jawani Hai Diwani, I rewatched lots of times and I liked it. And obviously, I have to see Tamasha. I don't know. And I also love Jagga Jasus because I watched it when it came out.
No, I have to
And
watch it. It's like an
I
underrated
yeah
movie. I mean, most of the filmography of Ranbir is underrated. Like,
yeah for me Jagga Jasus obviously didn't work all the time, but again, it was a musical, like in the sense of Hollywood musical.
okay,
So yeah, so the characters talk in kind of like a poetic way. So and it had kind of like a fantasy thing. The world was different. So that's why I maybe put Jagga Jasus was more risky and I liked it. So that's why I will maybe put it before Rockstar. And I haven't seen Tamasha yet, so I don't know.
okay, fine.
But yeah, Rockstar will be there. In terms of performances, I mean, it. I think it was the first film that Rockstar was the first film that won him the Filmfare Award, if it means something. So
It meant at that time.
yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah, that's I guess
So,
my thing.
okay, let's talk about Nargis Fakhri now. I think she is the
Yeah,
next.
Yeah, Nargis Fakhri, and then I want to talk about the the actual star of the movie, the actual greatness we achieved, that was A.R. Rahman, who
Oh,
actually needs
I
no
mean,
introduction. He was already a
okay,
great.
yeah, obviously we can accept that, but I don't think so. I'm that knowledgeable enough to talk about A.R. Rahman, his music. I'll just say, yeah, okay, he's
Yeah,
great. That's
yeah,
the
yeah.
only
That's true. That's
adjective I have.
true. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, for me, A.R. Rahman, other soundtracks, I have heard the Rosa and Bombay, all these in 90s soundtracks that he made.
Mm.
Obviously, Tal and all. And but this one was Rockstar, right? So it was completely different. It depended only on one voice, that of Mohit Chauhan.
Mm.
And so for me, A.R. Rahman also clicked there. And there are lots of Sadda Haq is a completely different type of song. Kun Faya Kun is a completely different type of
True.
song. Phir Se Ud Chala was a completely different
Obviously.
type of song. So it was amazing. I think it's probably the best album of 2010s, maybe in Bollywood, probably
I don't
in
remember.
terms.
I think there was another. Oh, come on. 2010s
Mhm.
Bollywood. Uh, Ashiki 2.
No, but still, I would say Rockstar. Rockstar was more varied. That's why I liked it
Yeah,
more.
true, true, true. And I think another great album. I'm not remembering it. It
Gangs of
was,
Wasseypur.
huh? Yeah,
Gangs of
exhaustive.
Wasseypur.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's definitely. Like we're digressing from the film. I'll
Yeah,
come back to that someday. Don't remember
yeah,
the film now with the great uh,
yeah,
soundtrack and all.
yeah,
Sorry. Yeah. So Nargis Fakri, if you want to talk anything
yeah,
about it, he,
yeah. So
he,
Nargis Fakhri again. So she had a kind of like a dream style debut because even though she wasn't, you know, praised too much for the film, she was kind of she got kind of mixed reviews her performance. But then she had the good fortune to be in a Imtiaz Ali movie, to be in a movie that kind of that is still resonating with people. You know, it's a cult film, and to be in Ranbir Kapoor's movie.
yeah,
In that sense, it's great. After that, I don't think she achieved too much. I guess she was in Houseful, maybe some Houseful
yeah.
movie.
Housefull 3. She did Main Tera Hero and she did Azhar.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
yeah,
Azhar. Yeah, okay.
yeah.
Hmm.
Bollywood has pretty privilege.
And she was also in a Hollywood film called Spy, which I watched. Melissa
Why?
McCarthy movie. That was a
Why? I'm not
what?
even asking good or bad. I just why.
No, no, no. Oh, acha, why was she? Because the film is kind of good
No, no.
actually.
Why did you watch? I will stay away from any Nargis Fakri movie for. I'm like
I
after seeing
didn't, but
Rockstar.
no, it wasn't a film like she is the main star. It had Jason Statham, it had Jude Law, so
Okay,
it's
okay.
actually a Hollywood film, but she had a part. That's
He
what
had
I'm
a part
saying.
like a cameo, a bartender, a waitress,
Yeah, kind
or
of like not a
like Nora
bartender,
Fatehi.
but yeah, a cameo appearance. You can say not to.
Y- You
Uh,
can't say a cameo appearance of someone who doesn't have a fame. Okay, huh?
no, but
That's
she is
junior
kind of
artist,
famous, right? I don't
huh?
know,
Nargis Fakri is
huh?
not. Please, please, please. In Hollywood,
Or not in Hollywood. I'm not saying, but like
not
in
even in
terms of.
Bollywood. Like after Nora Fatehi, no one remembers Nargis Fakri. Sorry.
Oh, actually, she was also in Madras Cafe.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Apparently, I
remember.
haven't seen it. Yeah, Sujit Sarkar. I think she worked with great directors. Sujit Sarkar, Madras Cafe. Then Imtiaz Ali also. I mean,
Man,
wow.
I don't want to talk about casting couch, but you are forcing me to.
Okay. Anyways,
Yeah.
so yeah, I think her career, at least till now, it was kind of it's kind of subpar in terms of
I would say
what she
like
was.
because of that great start and with a pretty face, she was casted in way many movies than she deserved.
Maybe, but then not way many movies. She had only a couple of films,
Yeah,
to be honest.
way many, still way many.
Anyway, so that was, I guess, Nargis. For A.R. Rahman, what I said, I have so much high praise for his album because A.R. Rahman has so many great albums, so
Yeah,
many great. Obviously, I haven't heard them all, but at least the films that I have seen where A.R. Rahman has put music. So among them, even Rockstar is. definitely one of the top five A.R. Rahman album for
Mhm.
me. So to put such kind of brilliance from a great career, it's amazing. So yeah, that's why I said A.R. Rahman. I think A.R. Rahman is the star of this. Even in Tamasha also, A.R. Rahman give the music. Agar Tum Saath Ho and all these songs.
Yeah.
So
So,
yeah,
okay. So we have talked about the best of the films, and we have discussed how much we have liked it and all that, and about the actors. I would like to bring about some specific scenes from the movies that I really loved,
yeah,
that
yeah,
stood out to
yeah,
me.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Uh, okay. Uh, that uh, uh, that scene from Kun Faya Kun, uh, where he zones out in the middle of the, like, he's watching in the sky,
Yeah.
he's watching something and it's not focused and all that. He
Hmm.
actually zoned out in that part.
Oh,
In an interview, he said that, okay,
okay.
I'm kind of a spiritual person, and he might have seen Allah. Who knows? It was in an actual
Yeah,
mosque. Yeah,
yeah.
do that. Uh, okay, one funny scene from, yeah, Piyush Mishra, that, uh, what I would say.
Everything is images everything.
No, no,
That
not
one?
that. That massage scene. I mean,
Yeah,
man.
that's what I'm saying. Everything is images everything.
Okay, yeah, man. Though that face and all that. I mean, that was too funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh,
Also, Aditi Rao Haidari was there, by the way.
yeah.
There are
She
some
did.
brilliant
She did quite good, and I will
actors.
take it. I was coming to that, and there was this moment in the cabin. Huh?
Oh yeah,
She
yeah. Where
takes her in the
she, yeah.
cabin, and he, pushes her into the couch.
Yeah.
Man, one of the most sensual shots I have seen in Bollywood. Like Aditya Rao
Okay.
Haldry, on that couch and all that. My God, that was like not doing anything, still looking sensual. I mean, I have to give props to Imtiaz Ali and Aditya Rao Haldry to make look
Yeah.
so great. eh, To be
There
honest.
were some, and Jaideep Ahlawat was
Yeah, no,
there.
but very short, very short. I mean,
Very short, but still, like he had, I think it was one of his earlier roles. Then
yeah,
this girl from this last Sushant Singh Rajput film,
Dil
Dil
Bechara,
Bechara,
Dil Bechara. Oh,
Sanjana.
I didn't like her.
She
I
was
left
the
it.
sister of
She was
the
a sister. The
Nargis
way she
Fakhri character.
screamed in the hospital. I mean, like, I could have done it better. Like,
Yeah,
seriously, man. I mean, like,
I
after,
guess she was young, so
yeah, she
maybe
was young.
that's
I mean,
why.
like, she was. I think she was competing with Nargis Fakhri, who could, you know, fuck their role worse. I would say, fuck their
Oh,
character worse.
and
Yeah.
obviously a legend was also there by the name of Shami Kapoor.
Oh
I
yeah,
think it
obviously
was
his
his
last
last
film.
film.
Yeah, his last
Yeah,
film.
and
He
obviously he did.
he had
He
such
nailed his
grace.
scenes.
He had such
Yeah,
grace in all the scenes he came. Yeah.
yeah. I
And
think those were the great, other cast
Kumud
of the
Mishra,
movie.
man,
Kumar Mishra, oh yeah, Khatana Bhai, yeah.
Katana
Kumar
Bhai,
Mishra
oh
was
man. I love,
there.
in every scene he was there, he owned it. I mean,
Yeah,
seriously,
yeah,
he
yeah.
owned it.
Kumar
Okay,
Mishra
from
was
Katana
there.
Bhai, I remember that scene. Katana Bhai takes Ranveer from a brothel. Huh? They are walking on the,
Yeah, that's my favorite scene actually. I was
yeah,
going to talk about.
they are walking on the street.
Yeah.
Everyone is has surrounded them, and Kumud Mishra is just yelling at Jordan and all that,
Yeah, yeah.
and suddenly Jordan says, I want to talk about this. What is happening with me? I wanted
हाँ
this. Man,
हाँ
he just,
पता नहीं क्यों कर रहा हूँ
हाँ,
ऐसे हाँ he
ये
was
सब तो मेरे को चाहिए था, अब मेरे को कुछ नहीं चाहिए, अंदर से कीड़े काट रहे. I mean, man, it's
हाँ
2011. I mean, like, in 2023, this scene is quite normal. I mean, it's still
yeah
moving, but we have seen Bollywood like doing this and all that. But
yeah
thinking about it in 2011, I mean, like, 75% of the public didn't get it. I mean, like, what is he talking about? Because depression was
yeah
not that
that's my
mainstream.
favorite scene actually from
Yeah,
the
I
film.
mean, like,
Kind of
okay,
like a irony because of the public hastening, and he is actually talking about the same thing
yeah,
that is happening at that point of time.
obviously, why I love that scene, that after that incident with uh, at Nargis's home, at
Hmm.
he in Prague. He comes back, he's in his zone, he just plays and all that, he sings, performs and all that. And
Yeah.
that scene, I thought we saw a glimpse of what his mind is going through.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
just zones out and is like, okay, I'm talking to a real human being. That makes me remember one more scene. Like he meets his old buddies. They are all clicking photos and all that with him.
Yeah.
And he tells his best friend, "यार बात तो कर ले पहले." Yeah, he was
Yeah.
hoping to go there and talk to someone. Like,
Yeah.
it was very subtle. It was very subtle, but
Yeah.
Imtiaz Ali, what showcased what our present generation is going through. Not many
Yeah.
people to
At
talk
least,
to.
yeah, it's kind of like the loneliness of being a
Yeah,
star,
obviously,
maybe. Yeah.
how lonely you were. And one scene, I couldn't, grasp the full of it. In Nadan Parinde, he is in his tub full of water, and the guitar is burning. That's
Yeah,
I
that's also a great shot.
Yeah, that's
I
a
like the
great shot,
abstractness.
but I couldn't understand what Imtiaz wanted to portray, like with the
Yeah.
fire and water.
I interpreted it as something like he just wants to be in his tub bathing or relaxing. In his tub means like in his home. He just wants to be somewhere where he feels home.
Mm.
The guitar is burning for me. It was like maybe he wants to burn the music. He wants to burn this fame. He wants to not everything he dreamed about before about being Jim Morrison was the basically the idol who actually had
Yeah,
a similar kind of route. He died at the age of 27. So so I think that's what I interpreted, and that was a great shot. That's why I said I like some abstract images of it that has nothing to do with the plot.
mm.
Like it had
No,
nothing to do with the plot, but then it was visually really stunning
okay.
to see that.
One interpretation I have is like he is trying to cool down himself in the tub,
Hmm.
but his heart is
Okay.
still burning.
Oh wow, yeah, that maybe yeah.
Yeah,
That's the greatness of it. I guess it can be
yeah. I mean,
interpreted
like, I don't like
lots of
art that
differently.
much, to be honest. Like, seeing a picture and depicting it could be this, it could be that. But yeah, sometimes movies does that. I mean, like, wow, okay, it can be interpreted in many
Yeah,
ways.
yeah. No, maybe I think filmmaker tries or any artist tries to do that so that it stays relevant for all the time. It becomes kind of like evergreen.
Yeah,
That's why they kind of do it because anything that is true for their generation might be something else for our generation, then
true, true.
continuing on to other.
Obviously, obviously.
So that
Uh, you
maybe
could
20 years down the line, somebody else will interpret as something else
you
completely.
yeah, you could see in Rajkumar Hirani's jokes.
Yeah. So yeah, that's also kind of true.
Uh,
And
okay,
okay, so there are some trivia also. I wanted to I think Ranbir Kapoor was not the maybe the first choice.
okay.
As much as I've heard from IMDb, these are IMDb stuff, so I don't know.
Mm.
I just studied it yesterday. I just read and I was like, okay. It was a film for Hrithik Roshan. So do you
Okay.
think Hrithik Roshan would have done justice to this?
Obviously, he would have done justice, complete justice.
Okay.
If I haven't seen Guzarish, but what about the parts of it I have seen, he has done a
Mm-hmm.
beautiful job. And like Guzarish was I think 2010, I don't remember,
Yeah,
2010,
yeah,
and
Bhansali,
and
or maybe
2012
nine.
was
Like,
Agnipath. Okay,
mm,
if you see both the characters, you would know Hrithik could have easily pulled it off.
uh, yeah.
Y- y-
No, it was the first choice was Hrithik Roshan, but then I think he declined. Then I think he went to Ranbir, and actually his female lead first choice was Kareena Kapoor, but because Ranbir Kapoor was cast, they cannot make that. So that's
Yeah,
why I think he
yeah,
had to go.
they're cousins, man. I mean,
Yeah, so that's why. But otherwise, his first. Maybe first choice was Karina, and then he also approached Diana Penty and Sonam Kapoor.
Oh my
Both of
God.
them rejected it.
Dinah Panty would have Dinah Panty would have been great, man. I mean,
Yeah,
I just love her. I mean, like she has not done many
yeah,
films, but every time
yeah. Cocktail, I think I have seen.
Cocktail,
Yeah,
Pokhran. I mean, like she could have done more justice to the role than Nargis Fakri.
yeah, yeah. So, but yeah, she rejected, and Sonam Kapoor also rejected. That's why
Thank God.
it went to. You didn't like so you don't like Sonam Kapoor?
Do
Nirja.
you?
Nirja was good. I liked Nirja.
Yeah. Okay. Nirja. You know, exceptions can't be examples.
And I also like this one. This is a kind of not great movie or something, but I enjoyed it. I Hate Love Stories, Imran Khan and Sonam,
Never seen it. Never will.
2010. Yeah, that was I kind of enjoyed it. Ranjana also I enjoyed.
I mean, Ranjana was a
So
good movie. I would vouch for that.
yeah, I enjoyed a couple of
But
films. But
but
yeah,
it's not talking about movies. It's about acting.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that was another thing, I guess. What do you think if Rockstar will be made now? Let's say, obviously it's not too feasible now because nowadays there are lots of precautions and censoring and all. So if Rockstar is made
Okay.
now, who
Okay.
do you think would be a good fit?
Okay. Before that, what what do you think should have been censored from Rockstar? Would have been censored now if it was you know released now. I don't think so.
Oh,
There is anything to be censored.
oh well, yeah. Now that I think about it, maybe yeah. But I mean, the moral thing of uh, the character is not. Obviously, it's a gray character. The script goes in a gray way in the second half. So
Man, have you
maybe,
seen Animal? Have you seen Kabir Singh?
yeah, that's what I'm getting for actually getting to that.
Let's
Since
not talk about
Animal
gray
has
characters.
released, yeah, since Animal has released, I guess now it might be possible.
Yeah. Okay. Someone from this era to do that role. I mean,
Yeah, Ranbir Kapoor aside, because he's
yeah, yeah,
still
yeah,
there, but still I can.
yeah. I don't. Shahid Kapoor could have done. I mean, like, but I
But
mean,
Shahid Kapoor again, it's like same.
same era,
Ranbir
right?
Kapoor, he's
I mean,
Ranbir Kapoor senior.
yeah. I mean, like
I'm saying among the junior ones.
after Ranbir Kapoor, like the Varun Dhawan and Siddharth Malhotra era. I mean, I don't see anyone. I mean,
Hmm.
you
Yeah,
like.
maybe, yeah. I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
mean,
I
they
have
haven't. But
also.
like Varun Dhawan could have. I mean, he has done October and Badlapur, but I still can't,
Hmm.
replace Ranbir Kapoor and put Varun Dhawan there. I think he would be too showy for that. I mean, Jordan is very silent and all that, but I don't think so.
Hmm.
Varun Dhawan could. I mean, like even in Badlapur, his face was telling the angriness and all that, but here Jordan was like clueless what is going through him.
Yeah,
So I mean,
yeah.
like see, if you compare
No,
October,
I can understand.
like Varun Dhawan was clueless there, and in Badlapur he was angry,
Yeah.
and in
Hmm.
Rockstar, Jordan was both clueless and angry at the same time.
Yeah.
If you see the transition, he was always
Yeah.
angry and he was always clueless. I just uh, he might Varun Dhawan might, but I just don't feel at this
Hmm.
moment that he would
Yeah.
have pulled it off.
Yeah. That's shocking. That actually sounds about right.
Yeah,
And you, yeah, I guess among the new generation, I don't know who would have maybe India's would have again picked with Ranbir Kapoor only. But yeah,
yeah,
because he is still there and he can still play all these sorts of
obviously,
characters.
obviously,
And
obviously.
I guess Sandeep Reddy Bhanga also said like Animal, he was the first choice. And when he was asked why he was the first choice, then he said that he has done a couple of films like that, especially this film,
Yeah,
Rockstar.
Yeah, he was way agree. And okay, one thing about Rockstar, I would say that
Yeah,
in the first half, you see Jordan very clean, wearing very clean clothes. He
yeah,
was shaved and all that. But after that
yeah,
transition, the first he has a beard, but he was also, he was very unhealthy. I mean, I'm not getting the right word. He was very thin. His
Yeah.
cheekbones were visible and all that. And I loved that Ranbir Kapoor went through that
Mm.
weight loss transition.
That body transformation that
Yeah, yeah,
he underwent, along with
yeah,
the mental one.
yeah. Obviously,
Yeah.
that it was
Yeah, of course.
all visual, very subtle. I would
Yeah.
say I love that about Imtiaz Ali. It was very subtle. If you could see, you
Yeah, I
could
guess it
see.
was great. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. True. And yeah, for me, overall, Rockstar had some moments of brilliance. As I said, I love the abstract images and all. So the
Yeah, yeah.
romance, the chemistry I liked, to be
The
honest, even
chemistry
though
was good.
Nargis,
The chemistry was good.
yeah,
I
even
mean,
though Nargis acting wasn't that great, but chemistry was actually kind of okay.
yeah, yeah. The chemistry was
And
great. I
yeah,
won't deny that.
yeah, and I love some scenes, especially the opening and as I said, some of the middle scenes
Mhm.
and obviously acting and the music. So overall, I think it was a good experience. As a mainstream Bollywood film, when a director
Yeah,
tries
I
to do
mean,
something like that,
as I said, it was not Bollywood like film. Like if you talk about 2011, it was
yeah,
a, it was a cultural shift, it was a paradigm shift. I mean, it was like an
yeah,
outcast, I would say, to what
yeah,
Bollywood
yeah,
was delivering at that time.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, see, even if you see mental health, My Name is Khan, it was like he is a mental patient. He's not having
My
mental
Name is
issues.
Khan was about a mental patient who has a heart of gold in a way.
Yeah,
No?
but it's
So
completely different. Like he's going through a mental health issue. So, like
yeah,
we would have like in India now we are accepting
hmm
like mental health issues, depression, anxiety, and all that. But before that, we would accept mad people. Like people could be mad, but not have mental health issues.
yeah,
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 they,
true.
it was either it was a very white or black scale, nothing grayish.
Yeah,
And actually, in
yeah,
Rockstar, they proved it was grayish. So I love that. I mean, one thing
yeah.
I have, I didn't like about Rockstar, how they use Piyush Mishra. I mean, they could have, he was underutilized. He was literally
Uh,
underutilized.
yeah.
Mm.
Piyush Mishra, yeah, I think, yeah, I mean, he's obviously a very accomplished actor. Everyone knows that. So,
Obvious.
yeah, his role could have been far more impactful, I suppose.
True, true, true. Even more sinister, not just a comic relief. He could have,
Yeah,
done something like that.
yeah.
But
But there are kind of one thing I kind of got confused in Rockstar about the plot. The plot actually, as I said, the story was, I guess Imtiaz has had some great ambition, but then story
yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
true.
derailed for me. The main issue was after all this wedding part, when suddenly he becomes famous without any
Yeah.
album. His album released later after he became famous. So that was kind of like a hole for me. I don't know
I mean,
how can
but
obviously he can have many issues. He can go to jail or whatever,
yeah.
but he has no album. So he is not a recognized music artist at that point of time. After he was jailed or after he was arrested first, then his album Negative was released, right?
No, but you're
Then
talking about Aditi Hedri following his, uh, taking
yeah,
a
yeah,
bike.
yeah, and
But I,
yeah,
but what I think was it was not about some mega star or all that. It was some about
yeah,
shining stars. Like of
okay.
Aditi was reporting him after the first album was released. Just after Kashmir
Mm-hmm.
scene.
Yeah,
Okay, you get it. He was not a big star. After he did Prague shows and the subsequent arrest,
yeah.
he
No,
he had a
after
cult
that it's
status.
fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But his that was kind of confusing for me because due to the his album mainly sold because of his controversies.
Yeah, yeah, true.
Obviously his voice, but then
I mean,
the
see,
Piyush Mishra's character sold the album because of the controversies.
the,
He said media loves negative.
yeah,
So
no, no, he became a mega star
yeah,
after that, but he was a shining
yeah.
star. Like
Hmm.
it was like Arijit Singh after Ashiki 2.
Yeah,
He is not. He
but
was not this
yeah,
legend. He was some newbie came, but he had that
yeah,
fame. Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, it was like that.
That's what
Uh,
kind of confused me at some point because
yeah,
his fame, sudden fame was, I think, maybe it could have been more developed instead of
yeah.
just suddenly he came in within 15 to 20 minutes of screen time.
Okay. So
And
now
yeah,
you say that I think the movie was a little all over the place, like it was jumping from
yeah,
here to here,
that's
and
yeah, that's
yeah,
my issue. Yeah, it's not
yeah.
as smooth as it tried to be.
No, yeah. So, one time he is in his youth, then other time he is
Yeah,
famous, then we jump to his love story and that,
yeah.
and yeah, I mean, like,
I think that's what I said. Imtiaz Ali's writing when he wrote that. I think his ambition was quite, uh, quite. We can appreciate that. Like
yeah,
his ambition can be appreciated,
yeah.
but
So
maybe in execution it didn't come all
obviously,
together.
obviously, like this
Yeah.
thing, like okay, he had this affair, he came back. We are going through
Mm,
his journey. He's becoming successful. He's becoming famous, and like he has
yeah,
his controversies. He has his depression. I was getting a hang of his depression and all, and suddenly, boom, the love story again hits, like out of
yeah,
nowhere.
yeah.
So
And it's kind of predictable, the ending of the love story. I knew Nargis when Nargis was diagnosed with some sort of the disease. I immediately knew that it will end with her dying. So it was kind of predictable in that sense. Uh, yeah. So I knew that the film would end in that sort of way because obviously, uh, I think we all love love stories here more than anything else.
true,
So I knew Imtiaz will also because he also needs to conform to the norms, to the usual Bollywood norms. So he
true.
had to do it. I don't know if forcefully
I
or
mean,
by his own that.
I do think that the love story was not required. I mean, it was a
Oh,
what I'd say trigger point for his depression and all that. But
yeah.
like after that affair, after those incident, the love story could have died.
Hmm. Maybe, yeah.
I mean, that's just my view only. And also one
Yeah.
thing I would say about that love story, I liked it that they didn't fall in love in like this in this way. Like
Yeah.
for a moment, I was
Love story
thinking,
took time. The love
yeah.
story, yeah.
Yeah, for a moment I thought like when Ranveer will open up about him, like he's not that cool. He was just trying to be cool, and Nargis will, wow, he's such a nice guy. I should be with him. I thought that, but yeah,
Yeah.
but those scenes like they were going through, those what they say, going out, seeing each other, and all that, going
Yeah.
in bikes and all that, and that song, man, it was nauseous.
Yeah.
It was nauseous. Sorry, I,
I love they share too many hugs in that movie, right? About four hugs.
the hug
I
was a
love the
set.
magic touch wala hug. Magic touch hug. I love that scene. It was
That was great. That was great.
that scene was great.
True.
And obviously all the hugs were great. It looked really they shot it really nicely at least.
Oh, no, no, no. One hug was, I'm like, it was
Which one?
too much sensual than it had to be. Like that hug in the back of their home. Like,
Oh yeah,
Ranveer
yeah,
was
yeah.
for dinner and she comes, ah. Like after they hug, she's like, ah. I'm like, okay, you don't have
Yeah,
to make that sound. I mean, okay, I
yeah,
know you are elated, your ovaries are
yeah,
imploding and all that, but okay, it's just a hug.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think that yeah, I love that those couple of things. I guess yeah, I guess the things that I like uh kind of makes it like okay, it's worth watching. I would ultimately say that it's a film that's worth my time, and everyone should watch actually
No. Yeah, I
because
will definitely
at least
everyone.
like I won't say everyone should watch because that's obviously their opinion. But at least I would say that it's worth my time. I didn't
No,
regret
but
watching that film.
but I would say if you love cinema, if you love watching movies, it's a good movie. You should watch it. You will enjoy it. Like
Mm.
for me, there are very less movies where I, stop at the black screen. I, stare at the black screen because they take me to a thought process. Like, what's gone in the film, what I have
Yeah.
just watched. Because the montage
Mm,
was so beautiful at the end with the music and all that
yeah.
it sucked me into that their life and all that. So when the black screen came, I was still thinking, what did I saw? So guys,
Yeah.
if you love cinema, I would say just watch it, and it's also rewatchable. I mean,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
okay. Yeah,
it's
it's
also
rewatchable.
rewatchable. Uh, okay, I think that's it. And okay, I just had one
Yeah.
question that all of the guys who worked in that movie and ladies, guys and
Hmm.
ladies, yeah, everyone,
Yeah.
and they, them, anything. Yeah. So, any of the people who worked in the movie, who do you think will be, after 20 years or 30 years, remember about this movie and be more nostalgic about it? Like reminiscence of a good time. Okay, I worked in that movie. Man, that was great. One
Who
of
do you
my best.
think will be what?
More nostalgic about it. Like, okay, I worked in that movie. It was highlights of my career or something like that that changed me as a person or something.
Oh, I think it will involve all these, right? I mean, for Nargis, it was the high point.
That's the
After
thing.
that, she hasn't
That's
achieved.
that's what I was coming to. I think only well, like okay, it's a great movie for Ranveer. It's a great movie for Imtiaz, but I think it's just for Nargis. He will always remember. Okay, I worked in that film. I worked in a very good
Yeah.
film in a very good movie with a great storyline and all that.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, I
after
guess
that,
but again, Imtiaz Ali, I guess it was very kind of really close
well,
to
it
him, the script. So
it
maybe Imtiaz
pivoted
also.
his filmography too. But I
Mm.
think I mean, as a trigger point, you could say that, but he reached his peak in Tamasha. That's true. Though it went
Mm.
flop and all that, but now it's a cult classic movie.
Yeah, yeah, maybe.
Eh,
So, but
Okay,
so for Imtiaz also, maybe A. R. Rahman also, I would say Mohit Chauhan.
I don't know. I mean, like,
Yeah.
I have to study more about music, like Mohit Chauhan,
No,
what
no,
he
I'm
did.
not saying. Yeah, I mean, obviously you cannot only remember one highlight. So there will be lots of highlights of a person of his career. So A.R. Rahman's one of the highlights will be that,
Yeah,
and definitely for Mohit Chauhan also. For
um,
me at least I would think of A.R. Rahman having that. I don't know if A.R. Rahman is proud of it as much as
he has to be
we
like it's
are
Kun.
happy.
See, even if we
Yeah,
discard all the other songs, there's Kun Faya Kun. I mean, man,
yeah.
that
Kun Faya Kun, yeah.
I, sometimes I do feel as I'm spiritual, it wasn't he didn't wrote it alone. It was some higher power
Hmm.
that helped him through the music and all that.
Yeah. And obviously, I think the writer, I think Irshad Kamil, and who wrote all these songs. Irshad Kamil was there.
Yes,
Uh, I don't know anybody else. Maybe Javed Akhtar wrote one or
Javed
two.
Akhtar, yeah, Amitabh
I don't know.
Bhattacharya, who knows? I don't think Amitabh Bhattacharya works with Pritam mostly,
Irshad
right?
Kamil wrote, I know. Irshad Kamil, I think, wrote one. Sadda Haq Irshad Kamil wrote, that I know.
Okay,
I
just
don't know anything else.
let me search. Let me search. Fayakun.
Yeah, I'm also searching, but mm, yeah, yeah, all the songs of the album were penned by Irshad Kamil.
Okay,
So, yeah, so he was also one of the stars. Sorry, we forgot to mention Irshad Kamil.
yeah.
He wrote the film. Wow. He
Mohit
wrote the,
Chauhan,
sorry,
Irshad
main
Kamil, and
music.
A.R. Rahman, top class.
Yeah. I don't know. I would have loved to see what Gulzar would have written for this kind of film. It's very
Or Javed
interesting.
Akhtar. I mean,
Yeah. No, like, I mean, A.R. Rahman works with Gulzar a lot, so that's why I thought
yeah.
like maybe.
Okay. I think we have
Yeah,
discussed all that is to discuss about this movie. Uh,
yeah, I think we have discussed all our favorite parts and all of this. So I
I
guess
mean,
I'm pretty much done with
yeah, I mean,
whatever I said.
if you have to discuss more than this, we actually need to have a complete research about this movie. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like,
So it's just a friendly kind of channel, right? So
yeah,
it's just a friendly kind of video part.
yeah,
So it's
obviously,
okay.
obviously. I mean, okay,
We
at the
don't.
end, I just have one question. Okay, what would be your rating out of 10 for this movie? How would you rate?
Oh, it's a difficult one. I won't.
Come
I
on,
would say
come on.
that I will recommend this movie.
No, you
I
can't, you
won't say I
can't. I
will.
mean, like, I'm a data scientist. I just love quantifying things. Just Yeah.
Rating out of 10, I don't know. I would give it a 7 because hap I'm pretty uh I'm not very strict in terms of
Okay, yeah.
rating, so I just
But
give many
okay, I'll
movies
give it a
good
8.
rating.
I'll give it a 8. Yeah. Maybe a
Yeah,
8.5-ish. I mean, but yeah, okay, 8. Let's settle it 8. But
yeah.
I just had one more. I read it somewhere that if someone gives a rating of 7, ah, it's
Hmm.
like keeping in the, safe zone and all that. Like somehow 7 in our mind is a safe zone. Ah. So I'm just saying, if you remove 7 from there, would you go to 6 or 8 for this movie?
6. I would go
6.
to 6. Yeah.
Okay. We don't have much of a fan here for Rockstar.
No, 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 but I liked it. It
No,
was 6
okay.
is for me good.
Anyway, we averaged out to 7, so it's fine.
Yeah.
So guys, watch this movie. I'll say you will really enjoy it. And if you are like
Hmm.
not as a cinema god as him, you will definitely enjoy it. Like, see, he has watched Satyajit Ray and what are the other Indian directors?
I haven't watched many of.
Come on, come on, come on. What are
No,
the
Ray,
directors?
Ghatak, Mrinal Sen. I
Uh,
mainly watch Bengali cinema actually,
yeah,
which
I know, but
actually he has to watch, but he doesn't watch, so I am watching it for him.
I will. As the podcast goes, I think I have to watch some someday or the other. I will
Bengali and
definitely.
also Pyasa Gurudat.
Okay, okay. Yeah,
Pyasa.
see, I don't even know half the names. I won't remember after waking up
Pyasa.
tomorrow. So, if you are a cinephile like him, you might not enjoy this because you have seen such great movies by great directors. But, if you're starting your cinema journey and all that, it's a great movie to start and, to digress
Mm.
and all that. Yeah, right, Mr. And,
Yeah.
yeah. Obviously,
It's a
on
good,
that note,
it's
uh,
a really good mainstream film, mainstream Bollywood
yeah,
film.
obviously, it's a good
Kind of
movie.
like an anomaly in the whole other
True, true.
Bollywood
And
spectrum.
especially as I have been mentioning it through the whole podcast, especially in 2011.
Yeah,
Like, like if you
yeah.
watch to the specs of 2023, it would be okay, it would be a great film, but we have seen this kind of movie in recent times.
Yeah, now, yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
seen this kind, but in 2011, it was a shocker to everyone, and it was talk of the town at
Yeah,
that point. Like, is it good? Is it
yeah.
bad? Like, similarly, how Animal is talk of the town right now, for the wrong reasons. And
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not comparing Rockstar and Animals, they're two different films, but I'm just saying Rockstar had polarizing effects because
Mm.
the audience was not ready for it, but still it
Yeah.
went hit, so it's great, I would say. Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
anything else you have to say, Dishant? I will close this video right now if you have anything else to say.
Okay. What is your will you say it's your favorite film among the ones you watched in 2011 film, Hindi film?
What
I
are the
won't
movies
include
that
Hollywood.
came in 2011?
Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara, Ravan, Delhi Belly, Singham, Dirty
I mean,
Picture.
okay, though that's a tough choice. Not my favorite film because Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara is still on top. Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's a memorable film. It could be definitely in the top five.
Bodyguard,
Oh no, please stop.
Dawn 2,
Oh my God, please. I
Dawn 2.
don't. Oh my.
Yeah.
See, there are two types of oh my God here. Okay, one for Bodyguard, one for Don two. Two on opposite spectrums. Huh? Opposite
Yeah.
side of the spectrums. Bodyguard, I loved it, and I feel sorry for myself. And Don 2 is obviously
No,
great.
it's okay. Bodyguard actually had some, you
And
can see it's
leave it.
silly, but
I have some
as a
bias
10-year
against
old, you can love it.
I have some bias against Salman Khan. We'll discuss it some other day. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
yeah. On
Yeah.
that
For
note,
me also, it will be, I guess, after Zindagi Na Milegi. And oh no, there is no end, I suppose. Singham, no, I guess Rockstar, I like it more than Singham.
yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, like on a cinematic experience, Rockstar obviously, but on a more enjoyable experience, I would take Singham, especially because of Prakash Raj and the climax. Man, that climax was. You remember? Okay, I'm stuck again, I think.
Yeah.
I am stuck again. Come on. I'm like, from my POV, you are stuck. Okay. Huh? So the
Yeah,
video will shoot as you are stuck. I am not. But yeah, I was talking about
edit.
Singham.
You have to edit it.
Ah, no, I
Yeah.
won't edit. It's raw footage. Literally raw footage. Not because I don't want to edit, I can't edit. So leave
Yeah.
it. So I was thinking about Singham. It is a great movie. I mean, like, not as artistic as Rockstar, not as a cinematic experience as
Yeah.
Rockstar gives, but I really love that the climax, especially because of Prakash
Yeah.
Raj and whole their all scenario. And we are again digressing from. Yeah.
Yeah, I just asked you what was your favorite, and you said
I
lots of
mean,
things.
like, we can name our podcast. We haven't named it till now. Yeah. Hopefully, when the video reaches YouTube, we will be naming it something. I mean, think the digressing duo. That's a great name.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll think about it.
Yeah, actually. Yeah.
We'll sleep over it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. On that note, first, it was a great episode. I really enjoyed it, Dishant. I mean, it was,
Episode. Yeah, it was a great experience. I would
yeah,
not say episode because I don't know if it can be renewed for second season yet.
not second season, at least for episode two.
Yeah.
We'll have at least for
Yeah.
episode two.
Hmm.
Uh, okay. I don't, I think it will be on next week. We'll have our next episode. If
Yeah.
between that we have some audience, please give your opinions on what movie we should next watch. Huh? Yeah, and
Okay.
review it. Let's see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
I don't
on
think we
that.
should let the audience decide what movies
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I won't watch horror films. I have lots of no-nos.
yeah. Okay, we'll
I
see.
won't
We'll
watch
see.
horror films. I won't watch Sajid Farhat films. I won't watch many other.
And I'll not watch Salman Khan movies except Bajrangi Bhaijaan or Sultan.
Yeah. And
Okay.
Andaz Apna Apna.
Ah, yeah, I have to
Um,
see that. It might be our
okay.
next movie. So never
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Okay. On that note, goodbye.
Mm-hmm.